Yo, it's the Life is Dope podcast. I'm your man Graffiti.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Davey, the new and improved man of God.
Man of God.
In the building. No Henny.
No Henny, I was about to say.
All H2O.
Are we not doing Do-Rag Dave this year?
The H is for H2O.
We left Do-Rag Dave in 2017.
Yep.
I ain't coming back to you.
Oh, man, right. Damn, we lost some listeners.
That's right.
I mean, sobriety is good. Sobriety is good. How you feeling, though, bro?
Man, I feel good.
Word.
I had a fire breakfast burrito today.
Hell yeah. Shouts to breakfast burritos.
Yeah, shout out to the place that I'll name once y'all give us the bag.
Yeah, man, because no more free drops in this motherfucker. But shit, man, we got a special guest host in the building with us today.
Man, dude should have been came through.
What up?
Man, thanks for finally making it down here.
Glad we got my mans in here. Let's make some noise for AP.
Hey.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, bro. You know, blessed. We good.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
man,
don't
AP
start smoking and get all quiet, nigga.
No, we good.
Niggas got a habit of getting high and not talking no more. But nah, he gonna come chop it with us today.
Oxygen. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have some conversation with him. But what's going on in the world, man? XFL. And I used to be a fan of XFL because I fuck with WWE. But I don't know right now, man. The timing is a little.
Like, is it the WWE? Don't they have kind of like racist undertones?
They
a little bit?
definitely have racist undertones.
Vince McMahon, y'all seen that clip when he was talking to
One of the black wrestlers.
no, he was talking to the white one. He's a real popular white one.
John Cena?
John Cena.
Yeah.
And he was talking about keep it up, my nigga.
Yeah, I seen that crazy shit. But WWE always been low key racist. I ain't noticed it now until I'm older. But with the XFL, bro, like Trump and Vince McMahon is mad close. Ain't Linda McMahon like in the cabinet right now? Like, yeah. So he already said off the rip, like protesting is banned in the XFL.
He's like, yo, if you're tired of niggas niggering up your football,
right?
come to the
fuck with
XFL.
basically. Yeah. So basically, yeah.
Stand during the national anthem.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like it was a setup from jump. Like, Trump is going to hype man that nigga into a whole situation where it's like, all right, we want y'all to stop fucking with the NFL because we got a new league coming.
Man,
shit crazy.
Speaking of Trump, the government shut down and
revamped.
Like, he was trying to... Like, I heard he was trying to get, like, $25 billion for funding for the wall. I'm like, where'd you get $25 billion from? Like, I thought it was
Mexico was paying for it.
I thought it was $16
The
billion.
cartel was paying for that shit.
Yo, that shit was like $16 billion. That was the original number. I don't know where he got an extra $9 billion from.
We could pay for it if we sell some of that coke back we keep seasoning on the border.
Right. So,
I keep seeing them stories every week.
Man, did y'all see?
$50 million.
Bro, they was moving work in
million.
Pineapples. How brilliant was that? That shit was.
These motherfuckers are geniuses, but the police are even smarter. Like, how did you know to check the lemons?
Yeah.
Dropped a dime.
Nah, somebody's telling.
Yeah, somebody's telling for sure.
You had to peel the damn pineapple and like they grew the coke in the nigga. Who does this
Wait,
shit?
they grew it in the pineapple?
Bro, so they had.
So they hollowed out the pineapples.
Pineapple open and then put it back together.
Yeah, but the way it was packaged though, like you
would never even
nobody
know
would
it was
have
a cut.
ever
That's
thought.
his name. Somebody tell him.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, check the Danimals Goker, bro. They got
Yeah.
the coke
Right.
and the Danimals.
Shouts to the cartel, man.
Crazy, man.
But here's my conspiracy. I think that Trump is definitely, if he gets the funding for this wall, he's going to make off with the money.
Oh yeah.
We're not getting a wall.
This whole presidency is a hustle.
Like,
He's
he's
coming up. He getting ratings, getting
The
money.
next president has to be with the wall still though,
Yeah.
because the time. Have y'all seen how long it'll take to build that motherfucker?
Yeah.
We need like 5 racist presidents to come after him.
It's coming. I really feel like even with all the hate going on Trump, he'll get elected again if he's not up against the right person.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
Yeah.
if you guys are listening,
So who's the right person?
Because Oprah already said, nope, y'all niggas bugging.
Motherfucker, Will Smith is anybody's the right person.
Anybody? Do we want
this
another
point.
celebrity?
No, we don't.
Nah.
But anything at this
It
point is
depends
better
on
than
who, bro.
but as Democrats and as liberals, we cannot get on the same page. Like, we're so busy fighting amongst ourselves
Right.
with whether it's canceling out everybody in Hollywood, whether it's, you know, canceling out everyone who says something sexist or racist or homophobic. Like, we can't even get Trump out of office, but we done got everybody
out of every other
Everybody
position.
else.
Right.
So we're on track for a Trump 2020.
I really feel like the next president needs to be a woman, though. Like, just keeping it honest. If you look at the momentum moving right now with the Me Too movement and Time's Up and just everything happening, like the only shot at any kind of hope is gonna have to be a woman. That's what I think. Oprah
agree.
she would have really did it.
She got the best shot.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Trump said it in '99. He was like, she got the money, the popularity, and the clout to be president. He would want her to be his vice president. He said the shit himself.
And white women love Oprah.
They do. She gonna get all the endorsements, man. We gotta get on Oprah's neck. Because it's the only hope.
Oprah don't want that
Because
responsibility.
even the politicians, like, even any politician that's, like, seasoned enough to be the president,
didn't touch somebody.
we in a society where popularity wins. Like, shit, our next president might be voted on Twitter or some shit. Like, if you really look at the way things is going. So, I don't know, man.
You not fucking with Bernie no more?
Bernie gonna die.
What?
I mean, I fuck with Bernie, but the nigga like 92. He was already too old this year. So
it's only like-
prophesizes too.
my bad. I just killed Bernie.
Bernie just looks older than he is. Bernie's like 73 or something.
No,
like
the
that.
nigga's like 80 something.
He's not 80 something.
Bernie.
He just ages like.
Bernie really only like 30 something.
Right.
Black don't crack don't apply to Bernie. He's been stressed out by nigga shit since he been around.
Right.
He's in these old ass pictures.
Right.
Stressed out about our issues.
Right, the nigga was like 30 in the
Mobbing,
pictures he was
getting-
posting from
getting
then.
hosed down with niggas.
Yeah, man.
Dog bites on his ankles and shit. He old as he ain't even that old. He just stressed out.
Yeah, he a real one, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah, Bernie Sanders is 76.
I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
2020 still a little minute away. I don't know.
Before we find another adult to worship, though, I think we as a people,
Let's get real on it. Real
we as a people need to define what the fuck sexual misconduct means.
Yeah, true.
Before another one of our idols goes down and legacy goes down in fucking flames, all because we don't know what it means.
Right.
Because the first couple of people, we automatically assumed it was rape.
Let me just say.
But so many people are going down for this shit now. You got to wonder: is it just glancing at some titties? What is
The
it?
views of AP and whatever crazy shit that DJ 5280 might say do
No,
not
that's
reflect
real.
the views.
That's real. That's kind of what I was just
Dope.
asking Jay Harris on the
just
previous
curious
episode.
as to
Like,
what it means. I'm
Right.
not saying anybody's lying. I just want to know what it means. Like, because as of right now, everybody's getting treated like a rapist.
oh yeah, we all
and
on
it's
edge.
not being called rape though. So, what is it?
We need to
Like,
define what sexual
are
assault is.
Are they at work doing shit that would get you fired? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that don't really take much.
Right.
You feel me? Somebody come to work in a short skirt, you know what I'm saying? You compliment her wrong and your ass is getting fired for sexual misconduct.
Right.
But nowadays, it's happening on the news
Right.
and on TV. When Mike Lauer went down, we all had to wonder,
Take a
okay,
minute,
what
yeah.
is it?
Right.
What is it? What's really happening?
Yeah, we
Right.
can't. We
Like-
canceled anyway, so let's dive into it.
I mean, we
Got
fucking
canceled already?
we
we
gonna
already
be
canceled.
after these shits. But
I'm just asking.
No, that's real. That's
you know,
a real
because,
thing.
Like motherfuckers is getting fired for being accused of it.
yeah,
You get accused of it and your ass is gone. Like,
And that's-
damn. Like y'all got to give us some details on the next one.
right.
The next motherfucker y'all say, like, we need to know what he did, who he did it to. Don't tell us who he did it to. Just tell us what he did.
Right.
So let's march.
So let's start here. Let's start
Oh,
here.
you say we're gonna march?
What's
Hell,
fucked up?
It's been gonna march.
hell no, I'm not marching.
March for what?
Bro,
We want to.
we want to know what rape is.
We want to do stuff that's kind of ambiguously adjacent to rape, but not rape.
But what's fucked up is though is if I was to go into a spot and be like, hey man, this chick,
Nigga,
man, I don't
5280,
like
come
the way-
over this way to the other mic.
This mic's not
I
plugged in.
smoke on camera.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh,
Hey.
that matters. My bad.
Nah, it don't
Nah,
matter.
it don't matter.
I just,
This shit ain't even playing. nigga. Are you shitting me right now?
Man, just talking to me.
Talking to Ella.
Yo, no, it's just fucked up because if any of us was to go into a spot right now, HR, police department, whatever, and be like, hey, man, I don't like how this chick was just on my hat.
Yeah.
I don't like how she was talking to me. You motherfuckers will laugh and be like, man, you gotta take your
Yeah,
ass
role
out of here,
reversals, a
back to work."
motherfucker.
It's just kind of messed up.
Yeah.
There is a level of what do we call it? Double standard. There is a double standard. It's kind of like in the same way that men can't be hoes, women can't be rapists.
The only place they're being held accountable is the place that every boy wished happened, is the shit that keeps happening in schools. Where's all these sexy ass teachers finding all these 9-year-olds, bro? Like, what's going on with this shit? Like, for real, every time you look up, ain't a right. And then on top of it, my dad would have whooped my ass if I told about some shit. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
But how you not gonna
the vagina you ever see? Like, and you got some fire. I know it was some fire.
Listen, the thoughts and opinions of Davey do not reflect the views of Life is Dope.
I'm saying it's not wrong. I'm just saying.
No doubt. And I mean, all right, let's keep it 100. Because we're a group full of men right now.
Listen,
listen. We get it.
Do not reflect the thoughts and views.
It's the only place where you can keep it real like this. The only show where you can really keep it real like this. And we got a group full of men right now, and we have a heavy listenership of women. So they kind of want to know how we feel about this shit.
No, they don't.
They do. They don't know that they do, but they do. So we gotta kind of be honest amongst each other. When you know you doing some creep shit, you kind of just know. But like I said, sometimes we just subconsciously just subconsciously do some shit that we don't even necessarily know is wrong.
But here's the thing: when you're horny, you don't know that you're doing.
But it's not even that. Like he said, like if you're at work and you glance at some breast and you're like, damn, like if you say naturally as a man, I kind of feel like that's natural, but it might be offended her. So we kind of need some clarification from women.
Because like in hindsight, you can definitely be like, you know what, I probably did some creep shit in my life.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. All of us.
Creep squad.
The thing about that shit, the crazy part about it is, I mean, in any part of it, when you think about it, like you don't never really get to know the specifics of the case. A motherfucker can get put on the sex offenders list for pissing in the playground,
right?
And not even in the playground.
And let you find out, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers on the sex offenders list in the club, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. Like everybody looking at them weird.
Right.
Not saying you ain't did no fucked up shit. You might have did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like
clarification.
We need to start getting clarification for what's going on.
I mean, here's where it gets tricky. Not to cut you off. There is the expectancy for men to pursue women.
Right.
So because of that, we are going to approach women.
Right.
We are going to, we're gonna compliment you. We're gonna ask you out on a date. We're going to be the 9 times out of 10, we're going to end up being the pursuers. Mm-hmm. So of course there are going to be more chances, unfortunately, where we may drop the ball. We may do something that could result in someone being uncomfortable.
Right.
That doesn't mean rape, but there could just be too many. There's too many opportunities to fumble a situation.
All right, so here's the thing.
Right.
I got a fiance, so I'm talking about past experiences and just what I be seeing. Like it's crazy, like because nowadays females is the aggressors. Like real shit. Like females is way more aggressive than dudes right now. Right. They do it either on the low or they blatant about the shit. Right. One of the two. But females is way more aggressive. So when it comes to that situation, it's like a lot of the times females be the ones who be going after the shit and doing the shit, but then turn around and then after the shit happened, they don't like the nigga, and now it's a
right.
It just pisses me off how it's just all it takes is for a female to be like, oh, he did this.
Yeah, well, if I had a penny for every time my dick got grabbed in the club by a chick, I'd have 8 pennies.
Specifically. So I mean, I don't know. So that leaves us with this question for just society and the culture is with this whole Me Too movement, Time's Up and all that, like everything's gearing towards like call it out when it happens, men stop it. But when is, I don't want to say shit just socially acceptable, but when do we just say, okay, some things is just nature? You know what I mean? Like you said, if we're naturally the ones that's pursuing, then we're naturally the aggressors.
I don't. To be honest, I don't feel like any of the cases that we see on TV or anything like that. I don't think any of them is nature.
Yeah.
I think motherfuckers stepped out of line.
Absolutely.
But I think we need to know how far out of line it is because everybody's getting the same judgment right now. Like imagine that shit. Like imagine if you go to jail today, you getting life.
Right.
It don't matter what the fuck you went for.
Right.
You're a criminal. You committed a crime. You know what I'm saying? It's in a sense that's basically what it is. Motherfuckers is resigning. People been on TV for 25 years. Motherfuckers' whole lives is going down right now.
Just because somebody else said something.
Because somebody said,
whether it happened or not.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
I was around that motherfucker and I did get sleepy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
I woke up. You feel me? Like, hey, whatever the case may be. You feel me? It's just like,
and we do have to understand nuance. I mean, we can't group rape and assault and sexual misconduct and harassment and groping all as one. I think they're all bad, but they're different degrees of bad.
I think the only one that don't belong is sexual misconduct. I think sexual misconduct is like, motherfucker, don't be at work looking at her like that, bro. Like, keep that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep that out of here.
Yeah,
you know
the Monica Lewinsky situation could be sexual misconduct for real.
Yeah, I think to go to 5280's point though is like, it's like now I don't even really want to hug you in a picture because that shit can pop up years from now. Like, oh, I was around him, he hugged me the wrong way, and because that happened. I forget which radio host it was, but he was on air for a long time. And who was it? It was like somebody like Kelly Clarkson or no, it was
Taylor Swift.
It was Taylor Swift. Yep, it was Taylor Swift. She was like, "Oh well, he groped my ass like in this picture."
They had pictures of
and he had his arm behind her. You know, like naturally when you take a picture with a woman, like it's like a slight hug. That's what it looked like. But she's like, no, he was like holding my backside, got his ass up out of there.
But what's fucked up is Kelly
No
Clarkson.
question.
I mean, Taylor Swift's mom was like, I didn't even notice he did it, but my mom pointed it out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, he's out of there.
That's where I got.
I'm like, hold on, you don't know this man grabbed your ass?
All right.
Because my whole thing is, you know wrong. We all know wrong.
Right.
So what did homeboy do though when he got accused? He still ain't paying. He's still saying I ain't do shit. Fuck you, Taylor. Yada 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 yada.
It don't matter.
Right.
But he ain't got no evidence, nothing to stand on his ground.
Right.
So my whole thing is, you got to have some character. You should have character witnesses out the ass.
Why
I know right now everybody.
Shit I ain't do.
Because you ain't know. Are you a rapist?
Why I gotta have?
But I'm saying like you.
Everybody should know that you.
If it's just everyday shit, like right now, if somebody walked in and walked out and said some shit happened,
I ain't a rapist.
I'm not gonna be like, all these niggas is witness. Like,
right.
I'm like, shit can happen. I don't know what you're talking about. So I mean, you can't just be on guard all the time. But right now, that's what it is.
What you do stands out. What you do continues to stand out. So if you've been a nasty nigga doing all these perversive things, like you was doing in middle school, like you was doing in high school, like you doing in college, like you doing now, that shit gonna catch up. That's just that real shit. But if you ain't been that nigga, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
But even if you don't, if you shouldn't have nothing to worry about, it don't matter because if they say you did it.
All I gotta do is say you did it.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, I'll say
That's America, man.
I'll say in the defense of women, we don't know what it's like to be women. We don't know what it's like to have a vagina, to have something that literally niggas been wanting ever since you started growing boobs.
You're literally walking around with the most precious of jewels on the earth every day. We can never relate to that shit.
Nah.
Ever. So we're going to leave that at that. What else is going on in the world, bro?
Church.
Let's see what else is going on. Man, Graffiti, you and I, we were having this conversation with Fox and Jay Carey. We was talking about like going to the hospital and like how black men are always afraid of going to the doctor.
Yeah. How you feel about that, bro? AP. So it's like one of these things where a lot of cats, as we get older, health is becoming more prominent. You know what I mean? Like people getting up out of here early, man. Like in black men, especially, it's just colon cancer, heart attacks.
I think part of it is that we as a people, we all conspiracy theorists. We, you know what I'm saying? Like, we feel like we've been getting tricked since day one in some type of way about something.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people can relate to, you feel like, this motherfucker wasn't nothing wrong with him until he went to the doctor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was here today, he was fine yesterday. You know? And you went there and you got a death sentence. You know what I'm saying? And I think that thought alone has spiraled out of control to like people almost being scared to go figure out some shit like, oh shit, I got a pain. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to the doctor.
Right.
You know, or something's wrong here. You know, I think it's true. Motherfuckers really don't be wanting to go to the doctor.
Right.
Just because they don't want to find out some shit. It's fucked up.
Especially with there is a history of them experimenting on black people. So that's,
but I mean, my thing with that, because that's kind of the conversation we was having, is we'll be scared because we're like, oh shit, we're gonna go get the flu shot and they're gonna inject us with some shit because we're used to them stories from history. A lot of it is fact, but it's like, all right, you going to the doctor because you don't feel right. You putting all this other bullshit in your body, like you eating all this steroid meat, like you doing this, you drinking that, you hitting hoes raw, you doing all this, all that, you doing all this just last night.
If you hitting hoes,
just last night after the club.
If you hitting hoes raw and talking about
but that's what
any
I mean.
other conspiracy, like
we do all this other bullshit, man. But we be scared to go to the doctors because we scared of the doctors. Like y'all niggas ain't scared of the ops, but y'all scared of the doctors. Come on, man. And
it could be because motherfucker. It could be because just that.
You don't want to know.
I know I did a bunch of fucked up shit.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
And,
It ain't,
you know what I'm saying?
They don't want to know.
Scared to go to the doctor. It's just it's scared. It's being scared that we gotta face.
You went on news and on the news and
face
seen
up to the shit
that
that
it was a new disease out there.
Right.
Like, could you imagine being that nigga that woke up with that?
Right.
Like, bruh, I waited to go to the doctor so long that I made some shit. Like, this shit turned in. I snowballed a motherfucking disease, and I created some shit.
Right.
Like, I ain't want to go.
You hit the wrong sex robot, and then you come back and
forgot to wash that shit out,
like coughing and auto tune and shit.
I don't know, man. I just think as a people we need to push that shit more. And I think what we really need to push is just how to keep ourselves healthy to even avoid having to go to doctors in the first place. I mean, like, fuck medicine and all that. Just eating better, taking care of yourself, man.
Smoke weed, eat fruits and vegetables, organic shit, no bullshit, clean meat.
Dr.
That's
Kendrick.
it, bro. That's it. Really, anything outside of that, you good. I mean, you never know, bro. There's motherfuckers out here who will start smoking a cigarette, who've been smoking cigarettes for 5 years, die of lung cancer. It's the next motherfucker who's been smoking cigarettes and he's 17 years old, and this nigga's 75.
Right. But you know what it is?
It's smoke vegan cigarettes.
We're pretty conditioned though, because if you think about just the shit that we eat, like black people just naturally got to fry everything.
I just wish we had a store with all the right shit in it.
That's affordable.
Because, like, I don't be knowing what. Like, every time I go to the grocery store, I'm thinking about the shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what's fucked up, what we ain't supposed to be eating. I'm still copping shit.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I got a bunch of bullshit in my cart still.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't know.
Because we like that knowledge. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
What's the solution for the people who ain't got the ability to go get the knowledge? You feel me?
I mean,
not necessarily saying. I mean, I feel like today everybody got the ability, but I'm saying like
in this day and age, everybody got the ability.
But like I said,
everybody got access.
We got the access to everything, but it's deprogramming. Like if we came up, like even if you go back to slavery days, and we eating soul food not because we wanted to, because that shit was the leftovers of the pig. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you eating chitlins and shit because that's what was left, and then naturally. We get together, we fry some shit, we put our seasoned salt on that motherfucker, and that shit just killing us, but that's what we know. Yeah. How do you deprogram yourself to even stop fucking with that?
I don't do chitlins no more.
Yeah. But I mean,
no more.
I ain't never did chitlins, but just simple shit like processed sugars and salt and all that. But let's be healthy out here, black people.
We just gotta learn how to grow and process our own shit.
Right.
If niggas knew how to grow their own vegetables, all that type shit, we ain't gotta worry about this shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. These motherfuckers out here and buy cattle all the time.
Right.
You can buy your own cattle and raise the shit how you see fit to raise the shit and use that resource for your shit.
Right. Shout out to that, man. We got to drive to Nebraska next week because we picking up a cow. I advise everybody to do that. If you got hella kids or a big family, you spend hella money on meat, just get you a cattle. Oh, shit. Go get it.
What? Shout out,
Yeah, man. But shouts to growing because we got my man AP in the building. And this nigga been on the organic grind for years now, bro. Do you finally feel like you're at a point where it's like, all right, they paying attention?
Nope.
No?
Nope. They ain't paying attention to nothing.
No. So you slept on?
Yep.
Straight like that.
Why does every rapper feel like they're slept on? Is it because they are, or is it because maybe just the rap game in general? It's just unappreciated.
I mean, I feel like everybody got their own reasons, but me personally, I feel like I ain't did enough. I ain't made the right moves. So that's what I'm on now. Like, we got the music, we got the confirmation. All right, everybody said it's dope.
Right.
All right, cool. But we've been making the wrong moves.
You know,
Right.
that's-
You know what I'm saying?
That's the most mature answer I've heard a hip hop artist say.
Yeah. That's just motherfuckers gotta be honest with themselves. Like,
Right.
That's my whole plan from here forward is I don't want to do local shit. Not saying nothing against local shit. Not saying like I don't want to do local shows or
Right.
local shit. I just when it comes to making some moves, like let's do some shit that we ain't been doing.
Right.
Let's go travel. Let's build these relationships. Let's do the shit that's getting these motherfuckers on. Because
Right.
we mad about motherfuckers who we feel like shouldn't be on. Like, look, what is this and what is this? This motherfucker he did what he's supposed to do to get there.
Right.
At the end of the day, you ain't gotta like the song, you ain't gotta like the swag, you ain't gotta like the look, you ain't gotta like none of that. But this motherfucker did what he was supposed to do to get that 200,000 followers, that 500,000 followers.
Right.
So you feel like you didn't move around enough outside the city?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know, but
Do you feel like, because like just from the outside looking in and just knowing you for so long, that answer is real? Because I always thought that you were, I don't want to say intentionally holding yourself back, but like even when the conversations come up and he be like, damn, this nigga AP is like one of the nicest, if not the lyrically and all that, it's just like you're not putting yourself out like that.
Yeah.
Like, was that strategic or was it for that purpose? Like, I don't want to just be,
I don't want to just be making stupid ass moves.
yeah,
I got so much music. I got a gang of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a song with him that I still haven't even put out yet.
yeah.
I got 2 songs. Matter of fact, 2 songs with him.
Yeah.
Facts though.
That still ain't did
Right.
yet. That still ain't put out yet.
Do you feel like, though, now in this new climate of music where everybody's just microwave, fast, drop music, that you still got to keep that same formula of patience or?
You just got to get their attention. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You just got to do what you got to do to get their attention and stay working in the meantime.
Right.
But I think that, like, in every aspect, whether it's music, whether it's health, what we were just talking about, whether it's politics, any of that shit, I think knowledge is low key been the new wave. Like once we feel like we just figured out what these motherfuckers been doing to us all
Right.
this goddamn time. Like
Right.
like when you think about it, that's been the main motherfucking the main focal point of everything going on in the music industry is the label's been fucking us over for a long time.
Right.
Or the food industry is whoever's feeding us this shit has been,
Niggas
you
is
know what I'm
literally
saying?
woke this generation.
Yeah. So
Do you feel like you being lyrical holds you back from getting that same exposure that the more I want to say bigger names because honestly it ain't a whole lot of people out here that's as dope as you is.
nah, I don't hold.
It's
I mean,
just, do you feel like your lyrical content being what it is kind of what's holding you back from this bubblegum repetitive catchy shit that's popular?
to be honest, I respect every type of music for what it is, and like to say, you know, my lyrical shit has held me back. I don't feel like that. I just think that club motherfuckers, niggas who make club music, that's the shit getting played in the club. That's what we hear. That's what we ride to. You gotta respect that as that.
Right.
We make the kind of music that, you know what I'm saying, when you hear that classic album, like that shit that you still listen to this day,
Right.
I want to make that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It went platinum. You know what I'm saying? It did what it did. It made them numbers. The motherfuckers making music, making moves, doing what they gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just niggas gotta respect that it's a different lane.
Right.
lane.
So what are some artists and or albums that have inspired you throughout your career? The stuff that just stuck out.
From day one, it was All Eyes on Me. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like I listened to the same old shit everybody listened to growing up, but like as of lately, it was shit. Let me think. Game dropped some classic shit. I thought that I thought the Devil's Advocate. I thought that was it the Devil's Advocate?
Doctor's
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 Advocate. My
Advocate.
fault.
Yeah.
Doctor's Advocate. That was a classic to me. Good Kid, Mad City. Obviously, was a classic, but like I just listen to so much shit. To be honest, I just can't think of nothing right now. But
Yeah.
So it
I
sounds
think
like
that
A heavy West Coast
Yeah.
influence.
Yep.
yeah, big time heavy West Coast. But I listen to a little bit of everything though.
Right.
Everything.
Shit. When we listen to your music, it's always like, even from the jump, it always seems to have like some type of message or undertone to it. Do you feel like that's all contributed just to kind of how you come up and where you come up from?
I think so because I don't even think about that shit, bro.
Right.
Like I be really trying to make a party song. I just end up talking about some other shit. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like I really, like for real. Like I don't plan out songs, so I just write whatever I think about when I hear it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it just come out like that.
So have you ever, because I definitely listen to a lot of your music in it, and you can tell it stems from real life.
Yeah.
Are there any songs that you've ever written that when you either heard them or released them, you kind of felt like, dang, that was too personal. Maybe I shouldn't have put that out.
Nah, hell no.
So you feel like you're an open book when it comes to music?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I think that like songs that make motherfuckers cry is
Right.
it's classic shit. Like anything you can think of. It could be like you ever realize that you loved a song that you didn't even know the words to, or you thought was a sad song because of the vibe you grew up
Right,
listening
right.
to the shit. You
Right.
know, a certain way. Like
Because I say that because I've written some songs, and when I hear it back, I'm like, dang, this was kind of like.
That's the best shit.
I feel like I put myself on blast with some of the things that I've written about, and I was like, dang, maybe I should have just.
I feel like that's what people want to hear, though.
only thing I thought about that was kind of relevant to that was like not having such a big buzz. You know what I'm saying? I felt like certain songs could have had a heavy impact if I had a big
Freedom,
following.
especially like that shit right there. Like that was a heavy song.
Yeah, songs like that. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
one of them. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have dropped this motherfucker, like, you know. Or not necessarily dropped it at a different time. I just wish I would have had a lot more, a lot
Right.
more attention.
So-
do you prefer some type of music, like whether it be something like Freedom or say something like Dead Weight, like as opposed to the two different spectrums of the emotions? Do you prefer any side,
Nah.
or you just go through off of? Are you a beat first nigga, or are you a lyric first nigga?
This is the
Beat
vibe of
first.
the beat.
Beat first?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So recently, Jay Holiday said some dumb shit. He was he was going off on Instagram about how black men in music are being stunted on by black women because they're using their struggle to get ahead, which sounded dumb because like
Sounded dumb.
like the best music comes from struggle, which leads me to this question: like, do you feel like when you do get to that point where it's like, all right, life is straight? Not to say it's not good now, but like, you know, niggas is around situations. Niggas is dying literally every day. Like shit just happened last night. You know what I mean? So when you get to a space, like a lot of artists, they get to a space where that struggle is kind of gone and it's more of a different type of struggle. Do you feel like your music is going to change?
No. I feel like some songs will be different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still like my story is still my story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that to tell a motherfucker that they can't tell their story is stupid.
Right.
You know, that's what we want from a motherfucker. Like that's what music is. I feel like music run the world.
Facts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Facts. Right.
Music run the world.
How do you feel? How has fatherhood changed your perspective and the way that you make music and the way that you move?
I'm a lot more patient and a lot less tolerant. You feel me? Like
Tell me about it.
I'm willing to make smarter moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to sit back and do the research and then make a move. But like I'm less likely to get fucked over. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm less likely to let somebody fuck me over or talk to me crazy in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even really explain it, but like ever since my daughter came, like I'm with fighting you a lot more than I was.
Right.
You feel me? Just because it just make you a certain way. You protective. You feel like you got a point to prove almost.
Mm-hmm.
Does it also make you more responsible as a hip hop artist because you know at the end of the day you feel like your priority is to come home to your children every night instead of
These hoes.
No,
No?
I was gonna say just running the streets.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to think of rapper shit.
Like, has it taken you out of the streets more?
What has what?
Just
Being a father.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about that all day. I gotta make it home. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's really a fucked up position because like you more willing to do whatever it takes to make it home.
Right.
You feel me? So, you know, that's I guess that's the best way to put it. Like
Yeah. No, I feel you. It's that thing, man. Like when you're a parent, it's that sense of not just a sense of urgency, but it's like I gotta make shit happen because it ain't like it's not even for me anymore. It's like even like lately, man. Like,
and I think that's kind of what it is. Without my phone.
No, you good.
I think that's kind of what it is. It's just like, you know, what I meant being like a little more aggressive in a sense. It's just like anything in the way of me doing what I got to do is just like is a no. Like I can't have that.
Do you think that contributes to you smartening up with the moves in music too? Because like you were saying, you're just making better moves because it's business now. Yeah. With that being said, what do you think are some of the moves, without giving too much to the people, that you can improve on just as far as building the brand of AP?
Shit, more visual content and just more getting out, being face to face with people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't see it, they ain't gonna believe it.
Right.
True. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, it's so easy to make a dope video. Everybody's video. If you ain't dropping high quality visuals, you know what I'm saying, and shooting 10, 15 videos a trimester, you know what I'm saying, then I don't know what you're doing.
Right. Real shit though.
Real shit. Because every, you know what I'm saying, it's so much shit to do nowadays. Like I said, the knowledge about everything, like we all figured out that there's so many ways to make money that every motherfucker in your group should have figured out something to do by now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if one of your homies ain't picked up a camera, or figured out how to make a beat, or figured out how to record, or figured out how to be a lawyer, or you know what I'm saying, anything. You know what I mean? Like what they doing? You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's too easy to make certain moves. Right. You know, the standard is a little bit higher.
Yeah. So speaking of getting out there and being with the people and the fans, you recently just headlined is it your first headlining show?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about that. How was that?
It was dope, man. You know, I was upset that, you know, saying the Blizzard came on the day because, like, as a local artist, we depend on walk-ups.
Right.
Yeah.
People don't buy tickets ahead of time for local shows.
Right.
They don't. You know what I'm saying? You might have the support, but motherfuckers are going to show up that day. And the weather fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? But we still pulled a dope crowd. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers still came in there. So it was a dope show.
Yeah, that's absolutely, that's loyalty and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
What was, were you ever, so were you nervous having your first headlining show? Or did
I'm nervous before every show, bro. I could be finna perform for y'all in here, food, and I'll be in this motherfucker a little bit nervous.
Really? Because you performed a lot.
Yeah. And I feel like it's some shit that don't go away.
Yeah, you know that's definitely good. That's still hunger.
It's some shit that don't go away. Cause you know what I'm saying? like, especially, you can literally get on the internet and find anything nowadays.
Right.
And a motherfucker's worst nightmare is them fucking up.
Right.
On camera or just like anything, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I done seen legends are falling in fucking holes on the stage, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think about little shit like that, bro. Like, I don't want to trip over the car. I might be rapping. We might be on the live stream. Anything could happen in here.
Right.
But stuff leaves the news circuit so quickly that, like, if you ever fell off the stage, like,
it might last a week.
You'll be a meme today,
at the most.
Tomorrow we on some other shit.
You'll gain 100,000
followers. I don't even care because I feel like as a human, one of my biggest fears is embarrassment.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to be embarrassed.
That's real.
And everything goes by. They're putting whatever the fuck they want to on these World Star compilations, bro. Millions of people are watching the stupidest shit. Like, why? Like, bro, why do I got to wake up on Monday and see that 3 million people just watched me get smacked in the back of my fucking head in class on Friday.
Right.
So like, that's embarrassing as fuck. I gotta go to school tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's like, real. I never thought about it from that aspect.
It's so easy to
after this video, this nigga still has to have a life.
fucking scared of doing anything, buddy. So it's just like,
there's life after World Star. Yeah.
But we live in the thing is like, I feel like in this social climate, it really doesn't matter what you do, whether it's good or bad.
It low key helps you to go viral.
As long as people click on it, like
That's it.
it's still promotion. Like you look at, I hate using Tommy Lauren as an example, but if you look at how many people hate Tommy Lauren,
Is why she has a following.
it's why she's popping.
Yeah, like
How long y'all think that's
Bad,
gonna
baby.
last?
whoever don't know who that is right
till
now is gonna
somebody
Google
catch
it.
her.
But I say, no, I'm just talking
Till
about
somebody
this whole
catch her.
light shit.
This new wave.
How long
I
y'all
think that's.
that shit gonna
I
last?
honestly, I think that's society now.
I think it's
That's
here to
it.
stay.
It's
Yeah.
here. It's
Like
here to stay.
forever,
It's,
man.
we developed.
Look at the president.
We turning into fucking
We got a
computers.
president off that shit.
The whole-
We got a president
Everyone
office.
hated
Slowly
Trump,
but gradually.
and he still won.
Yep.
That shit is nuts.
Like
real.
hate is the
So
new
it ain't never gonna
advertising.
Likes,
Clickbait,
That's the shit.
clout online, that shit is really life
What's
now.
your rep?
Man,
What's your clout?
What's your clout?
Get your clout.
Wasn't that a Black Mirror
Real life
episode?
Sims. This is the real life Sims.
Yeah.
We're going into right now.
real talk.
Internet-
And it's kind of
internet
fucked
run
up
the
for
world.
artists though, because it's like, you know, you could be the most lyrical, you could make the best music, but the nigga that just got punched in his jaw on stage,
He
is,
gonna get way more.
he getting all the clicks.
Yo,
All the clicks.
if you ain't
bro.
throwing a banana cream pie at somebody, then
Right.
niggas ain't checking for you.
Do you ever feel? I don't want to say the urge to. How do I
Boom
word it? I don't want to be like you want to sell out, but you look at niggas like Boom Gang and Triple X and all these dudes that got like a cult following off of going viral for some shit.
I don't feel like I got to do no weird shit. I think
Yeah.
that everybody feeling like everybody got to do some weird shit is a little bit wrong. It's just because I mean that's just their lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not 1,000 of these motherfuckers on TV. I mean there are 1,000 motherfuckers on TV. I mean on the internet running out of stores doing dumb shit, but they all copying him. We only paying
Right.
attention to him
Right.
in that sense. In his lane, him doing what he's doing. Everybody just need to focus on what the fuck they doing. I feel like. And something else that we picked up today is that, you know, obviously like the internet run the world. So how do you put yourself in a position to reach as many people as possible?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without having to do some dumb shit, sell your soul.
You know what
You know
I think
what I'm
it is
saying?
now? Is I think we're past the era of trying to reach as many people as possible. I was just listening to something earlier with Gary Vee, and he was just saying that people get so caught up. Like now it's the reverse. People get so caught up in the consumer that they forget about the content. Like somebody asked him, he was like, I got like 26,000 Instagram followers, but my engagements still aren't up, you know, and I'm posting all day. And he's like, well, fuck the followers. Like, what are you posting?
Right.
And I think people get lost in that. So I think now we at a point where it's not trying to reach as many people. It's trying to find your core market of people and reaching them.
Yeah.
So who would you say is the core market for AP? Like, who are you geared toward?
I don't fucking know. You know what's crazy? is I think that's where I had it fucked up all these years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been making music for the homies, and then I'll have a show, and the whole venue will fill up, and it's full of Mexicans.
Right.
I'll be like, yo.
Yeah.
You feel me? You never know who listen to your music.
Right.
The white kids vibing, the Mexicans vibing, the niggas is showing up.
Like you had some like fans from like Japan or China or something, right? That was
Yeah.
like bumping a mic in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is... That's them the people I want to reach.
Right.
Feel me?
And I think once you gauge that, that's when you in there, bro. Like, cause like when we always talk about like the mumble rap and like the quote unquote weirdo niggas, but they found their lane and they just played the hell out of that lane. Cause for every Triple X, there's a Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta find your pocket.
You gotta find your pocket, but that and like I was talking about making them moves is just like,
Yeah.
how do I put my shit in position for, like, say for instance, I believe in the fact, I believe that if I got my shit to 100 million people, I'll be on.
Right.
All I need is 10% of those people, hell, 2% of the people to like me. I need 2 million of them to fuck with me. 2 million.
Right.
2 million loyal people, the crowd you talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And from that it grows into something. I think that's what everybody's doing.
Right.
Everybody, okay, we figured out the internet. Everybody's paying attention to this. So let me put my shit in front of you as many times on this as I possibly could. And that's how you win. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. Some motherfuckers is doing it all at once. They getting punched in the mouth. They jumping off stage, falling on the floor. They getting called gay. They wearing weird shit. They trying to do it quick.
Right.
They trying to do it quick. Other motherfuckers is, yo, you heard about Boogie? You know what I'm saying? West Coast Boogie, the one he signed to Shady Records. You know what I'm saying? You respect him as an art. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's happening. Like, he's a dope motherfucker. Like, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's all get on. You know what I mean? Everybody like listening to dope shit at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, we put it in front of enough people, we get enough people's attention.
Right.
And I've definitely started seeing more blog features about your music as well. Shout out to Blunt IQ. I've been seeing just more of your music being circulated in the media and the blog sphere. So that's when I started realizing, okay, AP's doing something different. He's moving a little bit different. He's reaching out to different people. He's not really trying to get caught up in I call it the homie hop.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You think that has anything to do with the momentum that's coming with Squizzy Gang right now? Because, like, we know how y'all rock, like, just from the inner circle coming up. Yeah. But now it's like now y'all niggas is unavoidable. Like, just on some real shit. Yeah. Like, it's hard to mention a top artist in, not even just Denver now, but, like, when niggas say locals and independent, regionally, like, somebody from Squizzy gonna come up. Yeah. So you think that momentum is kind of helping you be like, all right, let me really get shit moving before these niggas move without me. not even like that, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's more like a basketball team thing with us. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, at the end of the day, we all solo artists. But, like, if I look to the left and I got Trev next to me,
right,
and that's what I got to compete with him,
right? That's
before I'm worried about anybody else. You feel me? So,
right,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what you're saying. But I pretty much agree with that. Like, but at the same time, you know, in saying that, like, we not a group, so. At the end of the day, motherfuckers think we think like a group. We don't sit down and have meetings and discuss what we gonna do next.
Right.
None of that shit, bro. We all just solo artists who ain't lazy.
Right.
That's real.
For real, bro. We don't be hanging out all the time.
Right.
Like, real shit. Like, we all bros, we all homies and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be around motherfuckers all day, every day. Like it seems like we all are. We ain't like fronting or no shit like that. But at the end of the day, it ain't like everybody be trying to make it seem like we just be,
right.
You know.
I nigga said a group of homies that ain't lazy. If that ain't the realest shit,
yeah. Like, nigga, get off your ass and do something. I am.
Right.
You can sit over there and do whatever the fuck you want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still my nigga, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And that's what everybody's on.
So aside from the music, you're actually pretty nice in the kitchen too.
Yeah. Chef AP.
Talk about that.
I like eating a lot, and we ain't had no babysitters growing up. You feel me? So, that's what it is, man. I like shit. To be honest, when I'm in the kitchen, I feel like everybody should know how to do what I'm doing.
Right.
What's like your most popular recipe?
Your go-to.
My go-to, I make like this salmon. I got like a little salmon thing.
You know, it's real when niggas start moving their hands like they cooking right now.
Yeah, I got a little salmon thing I be making. You know what I'm saying? A little shrimp and crab meat, little sauce, little shit. It's fire. I had to show you. I got pictures.
You think that'll ever turn into something outside of music?
Yeah, once I get some money.
Yeah,
some real money. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
there's a whole hustle for it. I mean, Action Bronson's doing it.
Shit.
Hey, check it out, bro. Hey, you want to do that? Holla.
Yeah.
Talk about that later. Holla.
Yeah, for real.
Do that, holla.
You know?
Let me get that credit. Right now.
My nigga AP, man. Before we get to the final question, I got a pre-final question. So we was kind of talking about this earlier, how hip hop, even though it runs the world and the culture of hip hop is so prominent, the actual business of hip hop isn't necessarily where the money is. So, how do I word this? What are you doing to assure a future for yourself outside of music? Or are you doing something?
Hell yeah.
Because I think we all know that hip hop is the vehicle, but it's not the destination.
Right.
I just feel like we just got to figure out how to make the money. I think that hip hop can be, you know what I'm saying, more than that, more than a vehicle. You feel me? I just think that we've been giving the wrong motherfuckers the power.
Right.
We ain't been taking advantage of the right shit. We've been signing the wrong documents. You know what I'm saying? And we need to monetize the right shit. To be honest.
And maybe I wouldn't even say hip hop specifically, because the entire music industry in general is corrupt. There's no transparency.
Yeah, we should say music.
I mean, shoot, NSYNC was getting fucked over by that.
Bro, to be real, we calling everything corrupt. But to put it this way, have you ever had something and you got it, or you know what I'm saying, you got it for $1, but you knew everybody wanted it. You know what I'm saying? How much would you sell it for?
Right.
You would sell it for $10, right? All right. So imagine you was buying something for 10 years that a motherfucker was charging you $20 for, and then you found out he was getting it for $1. You like, oh, this motherfucker's this nigga been getting over.
But really, the nigga been building success.
but really, that's really what's been happening.
Yeah.
Everybody in position of power that could have eaten off of us in any aspect has taken every advantage to do so.
Right.
If I sold chicken, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's, you know what I'm saying, it's right that what motherfuckers are doing to food, but if I sold chicken, bro, ain't enough chicken in the world to feed everybody for my restaurant to stay up and running for 100 years successfully, and us to have the same piece of chicken in our shit every single day.
Right.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna figure out a way to do that. Yeah, it's fucked up at the end of the day in the consumer's eyes, but that motherfucker did what, and you know what I'm saying. I think that's what's been happening.
Yeah,
we've been taking it once you take back everything is about taking back your power, whether it's your health, whether it's your money, whether it's your career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a boss now. Nobody wants to be an employee no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we figured it all out. You know what I'm saying? And we don't got it figured out. We figured it out piece by piece.
Yeah.
And I think that shit applies to everything.
Right.
Literally everything.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between having your own product and deciding how much you want to charge for it, and selling it and doing like your research on the market and finding the value for it, compared to actually taking someone else's product and distributing it and literally making all the money from it, and you're not really being transparent about the money that's coming in. And
I think that's America, though. Like that's
literally how America was made.
It's the
same amount of deceit. It's the same amount of deceit. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm making.
Yeah.
If I could just give you, if I could see the money first, if I could close the door and count the money first and then come out and pay y'all,
right.
I'll be a dummy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is honest, so you know what I'm saying? That's when being real comes in. Obviously, we expect motherfuckers to be real, but how far does being real get you?
Right.
Every time you look on the internet, every time you listen to a song, motherfuckers is saying, "Don't trust nobody, don't do this." Well, I mean, that's being real,
right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
you know what's crazy? Thinking about this conversation, lately this shit sound weird, but I've been comparing everything to gold. So like, the first motherfucker that discovered gold, like, put yourself in his position. He's like, all right, what the hell is this? It's a rock. It's shiny. This shit cool. I like it. Let me grab this up. Everybody sees that gold. They're like, yo, what the hell is that? And he's like, it's gold. That shit really ain't worth nothing. It's a rock. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But he gave it a worth and like, all right, now gold and shit, our currency is backed by gold. You know what I mean? He put that worth into it. He didn't invent gold. It's not his, but he distributed it. And so I look at everything like that, man. Like, shit, even if somebody sparks an idea and I know a way to better that idea and I kind of run with the idea, you know what I mean, we going to look at it as biting or whatever, but it's not necessarily yours. And if I know how to profit off that and I know people want to buy it, if I don't do it, somebody else going to do it, and everybody's doing that to us anyway. But so it's like you said, it sounds corrupt.
But that's still even
is
different.
Is that just business, you know?
But that's still even different from what's going on in the industry. What's going on in the industry is actual theft.
Yeah.
Artists are not getting the money that is
true.
owed to them. The
that's
money
true.
that they actually make. So a lot of times they're not And unfortunately, it's because they're not educating themselves. You know, they don't know about, you know, licensing or about mechanical royalties or about the different types of royalties and the different things that they should be getting paid on.
Yeah.
So to your point, because a manager or a label executive knows about all the different ways to get paid, they're going to take that money. But once again, that's not. It's not even their money. They're taking the artist's money.
Right. But like you said, man, I think it's just all about education at this point. And now we kind of understand that, because before it'd be like, oh shit, I'm getting fucked by this manager, so now I need to go find better management. But now it's like, nah, like I need to be management, because clearly this won't happen.
Yeah, call it corruption where we see it and taking our power back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know,
straight like that. Man, so that was a lot of game. I got one last question. Any piece of love, knowledge, advice you will leave for the world? Straight from AP, what would that be?
Love and knowledge advice?
I mean, just some advice that you will leave for the world.
Don't hesitate. Because every time you look up, it seems like somebody is doing some shit you thought about.
Word.
I felt that.
You know what I'm saying? So don't hesitate. We got the means. Figure that shit out. It's in front of us. You know what I'm saying? The problem as of today is we just ain't figured out how to do it yet.
Right.
Whatever it is.
Damn.
Whatever it is.
Don't hesitate.
For real, don't hesitate.
That was a bar.
Word. And as far as social media, how can people connect with you? How can people follow you?
They call him AP on everything.
Cool. So that's
Everything.
Apple Music, Spotify, social media,
everything. Yeah.
Bet. Man, well, we appreciate it. Let's make some noise for my man AP. Word. Life is Dope podcast. I'm Graffiti,
and I'm Davey.
AP.
We out.